The power of positive thinking. Ayaan had always been an ordinary young man living in a small town surrounded by hills and thick forests. His life was simple. He worked as a mechanic in a modest workshop his father had opened years before. The workshop wasn't popular, nor did it earn much, but it was honest work. While most of his friends left town in search of better opportunities, Ayaan stayed back, weighed down by responsibilities and a sense of duty towards his aging mother. But Ayaan carried a spark inside him, a belief that no matter how hard life seemed, good days were ahead. It was a lesson his father had often repeated before his passing. Beta, never let your thoughts pull you down. A positive mind can turn the darkest night into a beautiful dawn. Life wasn't easy. The workshop's income barely met the household expenses. Some months, Ayaan would skip his own meals to ensure his mother had enough. The townspeople often pitied him. Some laughed behind his back, calling him a dreamer who clung to the impossible. But Ayaan smiled through it all. One stormy evening, a traveler stopped by the workshop. His car had broken down in the middle of the forest road leading into town. The man, dressed in a neat suit, seemed impatient and worried. "I need this fixed right away," he said, a hint of frustration in his voice. "I have an important meeting in the city tomorrow morning." Ayaan welcomed him into the dimly lit workshop, offering him a cup of hot tea while he inspected the vehicle. "It's a bad night to be out there," Ayaan remarked, looking at the dark clouds gathering above. "But don't worry, sir. No matter how tough it looks, there's always a way." The traveler raised an eyebrow. "You seem awfully cheerful for someone working in a crumbling workshop on a stormy night," Ayaan chuckled. "Well, sir, if the night is dark, it means the dawn is close. Every problem has a solution, and every storm passes." The traveler didn't reply, but watched Ayaan work diligently, humming an old tune as rain tapped against the tin roof. After 2 hours, Ayaan managed to fix the engine. The traveler was relieved. "How much do I owe you?" he asked. Ayaan shrugged. "Just pay what you feel is fair." The man paid generously and thanked Ayaan. Before leaving, he said, "You have a rare kind of optimism. The world needs more of that." Ayaan smiled and returned to cleaning up the workshop, never imagining how that brief encounter would change his life. Weeks passed. One day, a letter arrived for Ayaan. It was from a company based in the city, one of the largest automobile firms in the country. The letter explained that the traveler he had helped was none other than Mr. Karam Shah, the managing director of Shah Motors. Impressed by Ayaan's skill and attitude, he had offered him a job at his central service center. Ayaan couldn't believe it. His mother's eyes welled up with tears as she read the letter aloud. The people of the town, who once mocked him, now praised him. Many asked him to forgive their harsh words. But Ayaan never held grudges. He had always believed in kindness and positive thinking. Ayaan moved to the city and started working at Shah Motors. His honesty, dedication, and ever-cheerful nature made him popular. Within a year, he was promoted to supervisor, then to workshop manager. But he didn't stop there. He took evening classes to study automobile engineering. The days were long, and sleep was scarce, but Ayaan's positive mindset kept him going. "Hard days test your patience," he often told himself. "And when you pass the test, life rewards you." Years later, with savings and support from Mr. Kareem, Ayaan opened his own automobile service franchise. It wasn't just a business. It was a place where he trained young mechanics, especially those who came from small towns like his. He wanted them to know that circumstances didn't define a person, mindset did. His success story was soon featured in magazines and newspapers. Reporters asked him the secret of his success. Ayaan would smile and say, "Positive thinking isn't about ignoring problems. It's about believing that solutions exist. I wasn't born into riches. I didn't have shortcuts. But I had faith in the goodness of life, even in its darkest moments." When you think positively, you find strength you didn't know you had. One evening, he returned to his hometown to inaugurate a free training workshop for village youth. Standing on the same dusty road where once people had laughed at his dreams, Ayaan addressed the gathering. "I was once like many of you," he began. "Lost, uncertain, struggling to make ends meet. I fixed old engines, often wondering if life would ever change. But I held on to one thing: positive thinking. When life threw storms at me, I believed in the sunshine beyond the clouds. And it made all the difference." The villagers clapped. His mother, now older but proud, watched with a tearful smile. As the sun set behind the hills, Ayaan knew that the path ahead would still have its challenges, but his heart remained light, for he had learned the greatest lesson of all, that the mind, when filled with hope and courage, could turn any ordinary life into an extraordinary story. And so, the boy from a small town who fixed broken engines with hope in his heart became a symbol of the incredible power of positive thinking.